Hi everyone, welcome back to CrochetRocks. It's Tracy, and I said I was going to do this a little while ago, and a little confession. I was going to do a win my KnitCrate a while ago, but I managed to lose the little books that came in. So I've managed to find this one. One of them came with a card, so you don't have to look for the book. It's just one of those where you put your phone on it. But not everyone can do that. Not everyone has that sort of phone, and not everyone knows what they're doing with that. So I wanted to make sure it was one that had the book with it. So at the moment, the only one I can find the book for, and I thought they were all in together, and is this one. The one that arrived in the biodegradable bag. Two of them arrived in the traditional KnitCrate boxes, but this one arrived in a bag, and I didn't actually mind the bag. It's not a massive package, so it didn't sort of come a cropper on the way or anything, and it is eco-friendly, biodegradable and all that shebang, you know. So the book that came with this one has some rather nice bits in it. It's called Inspirations by KnitCrate, and it's the petal issue. So I guess there was rather a lot of different yarns that could have come my way. I think it's all of these, but obviously I have this one. So show you the yarn then. Now they say this is a DK, but when I look at the strands, it looks a lot bigger than a DK, but if you hold it up, it does kind of flatten out a bit. But I would say it's quite a sizable DK, really, not one of the little ultra thin ones, because ridiculously they all vary so much in size, and there's absolutely no rhyme or reason to that. But this is Aldine Wools by KnitCrate, and it's called Bloom, and it is a really nice one actually. It's lovely and soft, and there are two quite generous skeins of it. So let me just tell you a bit about it then. It's called Forget Me Not, and it's 80% alpaca wool, 10% silk and 10% camel. They say it's a DK, 231 yards or 211 meters, 100 grams. You hand wash gently, lay flat to dry. Made in Peru, a bit like Paddington Bear, darkest Peru. So there you go, that's the actual yarn. So did I say 100 grams? I did. When they're like this, in this sort of skein, it always seems like should I say, it always seems like there's more in there than 100 grams. It does seem quite a generous a yarn, and there are two of those. So let's have a little look at the book. Now, I've had a few of these now, well only two, because although I had 3 KnitCrates, I only got 2 books. But you can do the digital thing. I won't show it to my camera because it might pop up and mess up the video, but you can do the digital thing anyway. So there's that. Now let's hide that a little bit, and these are the projects. So you got your socks and more socks, a bag, and I think that's a shawl. So let's have a look. As I say, this is the petal edition. Now these are all the other yarns. I mean, obviously you can buy these if you wanted to, or get more. Fat Folio by Amy Gunderson, and that is this little cowl, which was that other pattern. It's knitted, so there's needle sizes and everything for that, and then there's the instructions, the pattern. So then we've got a shawl. Actually there's two, so there is a shawl as well. I think this might be the body of the shawl. So the bit first off was this lacy part, maybe then you're going to get the body part. So there's quite a lot of instructions for that. Then the Pretty Petals bag, which is quite nice, looks quite straightforward, and that's obviously crocheted. And I'm just checking because that looks knitted at the bottom, but it is crocheted. That does actually, when you first glance, look like knitting. Kind of looks like stocking, the reverse of stocking stitch, you know. I forgot what it's called. Garter stitch, that's the one. So there's the bag instructions. I've not actually followed any of their instructions, but they must be good. I would say they're pretty good. So bright side of the moon socks are these burgundy ones. And there's all the instructions for those. They, oh, no, must be on the other page. Obviously that's also knitted socks. And then we've got instructions as well. That's been carrying on, actually, quite a lot of instructions for that one. Fireside crocheted socks. So that would be the other pair. So picture, yeah, here we go. There's the crocheted socks. They actually look quite cool, don't they? So, see what I mean about that? It does look like, does actually, when you see it, look like garter stitch, like knitting. But they look nice and cozy. Knitted socks, sorry, crocheted socks. So yeah, that's it. 2 nice big hanks in a biodegradable compostable bag, and the booklet. And Granny D would love this book. There's a nice big squirrely on the back. So what have you got to do to win? Okay, first off, you've got to be a subscriber to my channel. You know the rules by now. I probably still forget them, but you have to be a subscriber to my channel. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the little subscribe button and the notification bell. Make sure your subscription status is set to public so that I can check that you are a subscriber. Watch this video in its entirety, even if you know what's coming, even if you let me babble away in the corner while you knit a pair of socks or crochet a pair of socks. When my children used to say to me, "What are you doing?" and it was blatantly obvious what I was doing, I would always say, "I'm knitting a pair of socks." I don't know why, it's just something that popped into my head. So even if you let me babble away in the corner while you knit a pair of socks or crochet them. And please like and share this video. What else? Oh yes, I'll ship it worldwide. As long as your country allows the package, then I will send it. I'm not liable for any duties or taxes once it does leave me, however. So that would be down to, I don't think anyone's ever been lumbered with them, to be fair. Never known it. So closing date, everything, rest of rules in the description box below. What question? What indeed? Tell me why you'd like to win my KnitCrate. What do you think you might do with this? Now, I know a lot of people don't like fibres like this, that they may be allergic. I'm allergic to wool, but I know just by feeling this I'd be okay. I know the type of wool that I'm allergic to, and I would be absolutely fine with this. So just to refresh your memory, it's hiding from me. 80% alpaca wool, 10% silk and 10% camel. So don't get the hump. Don't get the hump if you don't win, just because it's got camel in it. Sorry, had to say that. Oh yeah, what do you have to do? Yeah, tell me why you would like to win my KnitCrate and what you would do with these lovely skeins. It is really soft. It's really, really nice stuff, this one. So good luck, everyone. As I say, don't get the hump if you don't win. There's lots of other giveaways. I have loads going at the moment. So thank you for watching. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.